Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome to my stove, and I'm your host, AB. So today we have somebody very special. He is another Bollywood star we have on my stove, and his name is Sharhaan Singh. Yes. So Sharhaan, he has worked in both Punjabi and in Hindi Bollywood cinema. His first Punjabi movie was Yaraan, Naal, Baharan by Jimmy Shergill. And he has worked in numerous hit TV serials, popular serials, Uttran, Kasam, tere, pyar ki, kumkum, bhagya, ye teri, galiya, and the list goes on and on. In Bollywood movie, he has worked in Padmavati, and recently he wrote and directed a Punjabi movie, siyaape, pein, siyaape. So guys, do watch it, and we are going to talk about it with him in a bit. In addition, he has worked in many big company ads, advertisements, Samsung, Hero Honda, Taj Mahal tea, Gillette, Shave, etc., etc. So let's give a big applause to our Bollywood celebrity, Sharhaan Singh. Ta-da!
Hi. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Abby, and welcome everyone, whoever watching this show.
Yes,
And
yes.
it's
Good
always,
morning. Go ahead,
it's
please.
always, it was always, to hear about myself like so much. Like I don't feel that old when I hear this much. I feel I've still to go. Many things to like I need to prove. So this is not enough. Whatever I've done, this is just beginning. Many more to go.
Well, first of all, namaste. Sasikal, thank you so much that you accepted our offer and you are our guest on my stove. So, such a big Bollywood star. So we are very, very excited to have you here on our platform. So,
It's my pleasure.
yes, and I know that you have a very busy schedule and you're traveling back and forth. So we truly feel humbled. Yes. So let's start. Let's see. So we have quite a few who are watching this show. So first of all, we were introduced by our lovely friend, Chef Seema, who was our honorable guest on my stove in the past as well. And Seema, she has connected us with a lot of beautiful Bollywood celebrities and people from other aspects of life as well. So thank you so much, Seema. Seema is here. She says hello. We have Sadaf Hussaini, our moderator. She is here and she says salam, looking lovely, dear AB. And Sadaf is also our graphic designer. So Seema says, looking beautiful, AB. Thank you so much, Seema. We have Shanaz Akhtar watching. Sadaf says, welcome, Sharhaan. And Nida Mohsen is here. She's saying hello. So guys, please tag this video, tag your friends, and more the merrier. All right. So Sharhaan, who is Sharhaan Singh? Describe us in 3 words.
I feel I'm a common man who just try to make it big always and think about doing something different. Since I born and I finished my college, so I'm a common man who just try to prove himself. He can make it big. He can change things. He can try something different than others. I think it's very simple.
I think you're being very humble. And we like it. Actually, we like celebrities who are very humble at the same time they're successful. Okay, so how did you get into Bollywood? Story क्या है? ये भी तो story बताएं
Uh,
हमें.
Actually, story is very much familiar to others. Like when I was in school, I used to think about films. I used to imagine actors, and I used to hear stories from my father, my other friends, and I used to watch interviews. So everything inspired me a lot. Since day I think since I started studying, I was
Yes,
part of film industry. In short, I was watching films. I was enjoying dramas. So I think I can say that people, whoever around me, my age guys, my mates, they never used to bother about cinema, films, and all. And I was the one who used to talk about films, TV shows, actors. So I think it was inborn. I think it was just inbuilt in me. I wanted to be an actor, which was not decided, which was not revealed before. But as soon as I grew up, I, I I started studying in college. I realized now I think I should get into acting because many of my friends they used to call me that actor type of names. You look like him. You
personality,
look like
yes.
this.
बड़ा hero type है.
Yeah,
This is what people
and
usually
even
say.
my teachers used to call me. I think you might be part of entertainment industry, and
Your voice dropped, Sharhan.
so I thought so that I might be doing something in. I'm not a good actor. I need a guidance. I I need a like a training, which I need to explore through theater. So then I
Yes,
finished my college, and one of my senior told me that if you really want to be an actor, you should pursue that. People who want to pursue, they do MBA, they do commerce, and they pursue their jobs. And as an
yes.
actor, you need to do theater. You need to go through accordingly. So then you'll be more powerful as an actor if you have good looks, but you're not a good actor. Doesn't matter then.
बिल्कुल
So I
सही बात.
realized, okay, I should. So then I joined my Punjabi University drama department. I gave my 2 years, and that
Mm-hmm.
2 years actually changed me a lot. I
Mm.
that hero came out of me. I became a normal actor. Then I
Yes,
realized, no, looks doesn't matter. I need to act. Then I think I learned a lot during my university days, my theater days. And now I see people who are like studying with me that time. They were my seniors, they were my juniors, they were my batchmates.
yes.
They they made it big. Some of them they are working with Kapil Sharma team. Some of them are successful Punjabi writer. Some of
Huh.
them are like successful Punjabi actors. But luckily, I got into Hindi cinema as well. So I got into Hindi TV. So that actually gave me different direction. But I never stopped thinking about Punjabi. And from the day one, I think I had thought that I might be doing Punjabi films in future. And luckily, I started with Punjabi movie, as you said, Yaran al Bahara.
Yeah,
Then
yeah,
again,
yes,
it was a charming situation for me that I started with my dream, and then
mm.
things were going on. So
And then things,
Sharhan became an actor.
yes,
Yes,
they took off. So it's good that you had a formal education. It really helped getting the spark out of you, the hero out of you, right?
yes, it's true.
So yes. So what's more interesting for you, working in a movie versus working in a drama?
I
Your
think
life में
a
बहुत
movie.
drama है.
I feel a movie and drama it doesn't matter. I think role interests me most. What
Hmm.
role I'm playing? If I'm playing a role in Kumkum Bhagya, that Sangram Singh Chotala, I really love that role. If
Yes,
I played if I played Harry with the Jimmy Shergill in first movie, it was very good. When I did Vijay Dancing in Padmavati as a Senapati, it was nice. So sometimes role interests you. It doesn't matter you're working on TV or you're working in cinema. So I don't bother about that. I would like to work. The work should be good, which people can relate to good cinema, good
hmm,
TV shows. So that matters for me.
that is very good. So both of them, they are equally important to you. And so, how much time does it take to shoot a film or a drama?
It depends. Mostly nominal, if I say 30 to 40 days, it's maximum time for a shoot a movie. But
Mm-hmm.
For Padmavat, we gave whole year. We shot for almost
Padmavati was at a
300
very
days.
higher scale. It was a high
Yeah,
budgeted movie, right?
yes.
So
So
how
I
did
think
you
we
feel
spent.
working? Yes, I'm sorry. How did you feel working in uh, Padmavati? Right? It was like
It was yes,
box,
true. It was
box
also like
office
a
hit.
dream. It was superb. I think it was like a banging film. It banged on box office. Especially Ranveer Singh. He was upcoming superstar. Deepika
Mm-hmm.
Padukone, Shahid Kapoor, and the biggest
Yes,
name is Sanjay Leela Bhansali. He himself is a big name, and
yes,
I think after doing a first Punjabi movie with Jimmy Sheglil, Yash Raj film, I was looking for a big film. Before I finished my career, I wanted to do something big in Bollywood as well. So
yes.
luckily, I got this film because TV show Kumkum, Bhagya, Uttran, Kasam, Tere, Pyar Ki, they were big shows where
Mm-hmm.
got fame and name. And doing Punjabi film like Yaraan it was big film for Punjabi cinema. But Bollywood was due, so I think Padmavat gave me that due back. So I sorted my things
Bollywood
now
is a must
again.
now. If you are an Indian actor and you are into Punjabi movies or like Tamil movies, then the next step is Bollywood Hindi cinema, correct?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
So how was it working with Ranveer Singh and all the Singhs together? You yourself, you're a Singh, and Deepika, Shahid Kapoor, and Bansari. How was it working with such huge, big celebrities? Were you intimidated or you were okay?
No, no, I was not intimidated. I was like ready to face them.
But how were they?
When
Do they have like attitudes or they are like normal, humble souls? I mean, how are they to interact with?
it was lovely. It was lovely. I worked with Ranveer. We had a couple of scenes together, and
Yes,
Shahid. Most of the time we were with Shahid Kapoor, and we had a couple of scenes with Deepika as well. And I think everyone been very cool, very nice. And I spoke to Shahid so much, while shooting my scenes and all. And
yes,
we always greeted each other, Deepika and Aditi Rao Hedri. I mean, all actors were very nice. The good thing was whoever was done with his role before finish the movie, everybody gave us treat. All the actors before they left the like set. Like Deepika was finishing her
okay.
shoot
That's
last
nice.
day, and Shahid was
Uh-huh.
finishing. So it was something really nice, which I really felt
Mm.
good. Yeah, so
So
it
it
was
was
fun
like
working with this team.
very nice. So it was like a teamwork, and all of you were together. And I feel if you get along with each other, फिर काम करने का मजा भी बहुत आता है, right?
Yeah, because see, another thing, we've been very professional. We never used to talk much on sets because we thought Bansali sir must be upset if you're talking too much on
Yes,
sets and all.
yes.
And as second thing, phones were not allowed on sets. We can't
Oh,
click pictures.
really? Okay.
So we didn't have even single picture with any actor together.
Uh,
So it was something we missed it, but it is okay. We were part of film. We've been seen in movie, and when
mm,
Padmavat was releasing, and we were really surprised that finally dream is coming true, and the big film is coming on screen, and the whole
yes.
world is going to watch Padmavat, and that was done. That was the last day.
Okay, that's awesome. That's great, and I wish that we have the Padmavati team hero and heroine, and Bansali on my stove as well. Who knows? Maybe in the future,
Yes, yes,
right? So,
yeah.
do you memorize the scripts? I mean, you work in different movies at the same time, and the dramas. So, do you memorize? How do you do it?
I think this is something good in me. It's inside me that I am very good at learning dialogues. I
Yes.
remember when I used to give auditions. I think I take 5 minutes to remember my lines, and within
Really?
5 minutes I'm ready for the script. Yes, yes, yes.
Wow,
It was.
that's
So it
amazing.
happened. Yeah.
I can't do that. That's really, really amazing. It's a gift.
Mm.
Okay, let me just acknowledge some of the participants. Our audience, they are very active and they are our big support, and that's why they make my stove a success.
Mm.
So it's an
Yeah.
interactive session, so I want to acknowledge my audience who have tuned in. Okay, so we have Mona Noman over here. We have Asim Beg. We have Asim A. Sheikh is here. Nida says, yes, Nida, we will ask him about his favorite actor who is your inspiration. And Umar Dean from Dubai says, hello. We have Rabia Asfar. Umar Dean says, Chak de patte, right?
Chak de fatte, chak de fatte.
Pate. Okay, we have Sana Alim Sheikh is here. Michael Capozoli is here. How cool. We have Salia Asad Mirza. Sadaf says, what's your favorite role you have played so far? Then we have Bira from UK. Hello, Amu. Hello, Sharhaan. Interesting talk. Salia says, Asad Mirza, hello Sharan, welcome to my stove. Hassan Malik here, Amir Beg here, Aisha David from Kansas. Are you reaching out globally and bring guests to rest of us who may not otherwise know? Michael Capozoli, he should act in America, in Hollywood. Of course, Michael is a producer as well too, and a good friend. Awesome,
Okay.
that's great. So, okay. So somebody asked you, who is your favorite hero and heroine?
I think when I started acting, Shah Rukh really inspired me. I really used to watch Shah Rukh Khan's films, and I used to act like him. I used to follow his dialogues. I remember watching his film DDLJ, Mohabbatein, many films. I used to imitate
Kabhi
him
Gham,
sometimes.
Kabhi Khushi, Kabhi Gham, right? And Dil
That
Wale
long back.
Dulhaniya
I'm
was
talking about DDLJ, Dil To Pagal Hai. So I
Dil To.
think I started imitating Shah Rukh, and then I started doing his dialogues in my style. So I think Shah Rukh really inspired me a lot to be an
Yes,
actor, and
yes.
his dialogues really helped me to pace up my acting speed. So I think I would say Shah Rukh was my only ideal that time, and I used to adore many actors: Irfan Khan, Om Puri ji, Paresh Rawal, and I used to act like Amrish ji also. I used to like him a lot as a villain, and then he started
Yes,
doing comedy.
Mogembo Khush Hua. I remember we were
Yes,
like little kids in school and we had watched Mr. India, which was a big
yes.
box office hit with Sri Devi and Anil Kapoor. And we still remember Mogembo. Yeah.
So
He was.
I think I was inspired by all the actors. It was, I won't say just only heroes. So that's why I'm able to play many roles. I played
Mhm.
negative, played positive, I played mytho. I
Same.
worked in period drama. So that was my, I think, idealism for these actors
Ah.
who are versatile with their talent, and they were so
Mhm.
creative with acting. So I think I learned from them. That's what.
Yes. And then you wanted it to be original as well. So you had these mentors around you and then you wanted your own style, right? That makes you stand out rather than just, copying somebody, right? And Shah
Yes,
Rukh
yes,
Khan, yes, we want Shah Rukh Khan and Salman Khan to come on my stove too. Hopefully
definitely, definitely.
soon. Yes, hopefully soon. All right. So, what else? So, share some interesting memory you have from the set or, from your movies, anything you would like to share.
There are many memories. When I was doing TV and we are shooting in indoors, most of the time we are shooting inside sets, makeup rooms, and all. So I know I love to play chess. Whenever my scene is finished, I'm coming back to my room. I'm playing chess with my
Yes,
co-actress, senior ladies, my
yes.
actors who are working with me. So I think I remember I used to spend my much time playing chess while shooting, and I used to have very less time to learn my dialogues because director is calling, oh, shot is ready, come then. I think after that, Padmavat was something different. We had a good time. I remember I was shooting for a scene where Ranveer Singh comes to see Deepika, and he want to see Deepika's face, and then everybody, they take out their swords to attack on him. After that scene was done, we were done. We were not shooting after that. We had a off next day. So
Yes.
I was going to my vanity, and we had big moustache, me and other Senapatis and all. So Ranveer was on set. Obviously, I said bye to Ranveer. I said bye to Shahid. So then I went to my vanity, and Ranveer's vanity was opposite my vanity. I removed my mustache, turban, and everything, and I was saying bye again. When we came out of the vanity, he was looking at me like this.
Yes.
I said, "Hello, Ranveer. This is me." He said, "Sorry, I didn't recognize you." So I mean, then he told me that nobody is going to recognize you in this film. It's just a waste for you playing this role because the turban, mustache, it was totally changed my look. And I
Yes.
really realized that people are not able to recognize me. Even Shai told me that I'm not able to recognize you after removing your mustache now. So sometimes you have to play roles where you're playing good roles, but people doesn't connect with you. And
Right.
some of my friends they have seen Padmavat and they called me, I didn't see you in that movie. Where are you? So I
Where
was
you are,
laughing. I said I was
I was hiding behind the mustache or the turban, right?
yes. So that was something funny. You gave your 300 days to this movie. Whole year you wasted your time,
Uh,
and after that your friends are not able to recognize you. It's really sad.
like,
But I was happy that
yeah, but I wouldn't call it wasted because you are an actor and it's adding more versatility to your role, right? It's not stagnant or people are not used to seeing you just in one specific role. So you can do different roles even out of your comfort zone. So that makes you a good actor. This is how that would be my take.
this is the
Okay.
thing. Yeah.
Acha, so tell us about your movie, your the one you have written yourself and directed yourself as well.
As I told you earlier, I used to love Punjabi because that's my mother tongue. I born and brought up in Punjab, and people say that you can't take away yourself to your mother tongue or your motherhood, your mother language, and it's
बिल्कुल.
still inside. It's still in me. I
तुसी
I
सिख
started
हो
working for. Sorry. Yes. Yes. Yes.
है.
I started working for TV. I used to do Hindi TV shows, but there was something I was missing that I want to do Punjabi films. And I was doing continuous work. First show is over, I'm shooting for second show is over, I'm shooting third, like Hanuman, Maharana, Pratap, Kumkum, Bhagya, Ye Teri Galiya, Kasam Tere Pyar Ki, Gustakh Dil, Uttran,
Yes. Yes.
Lajjwanti, Ram Milyai, Jodi. So there was Punjabi was missing. Then I realized I'll write my script, I'll do on my own one day, but it took 9 years to plan this film. I
Wow.
wrote this movie in 2012 and I shot in 2019, and it was just incidentally my friend was busy. He was supposed to direct this film, and
Yes.
I needed a team who can write, direct, and I can act only. But
Yes.
circumstances were like that. I had an option that either I'll give up or I should write and direct this film.
Yes.
And I was one of the hero in this film. There were three heroes in the film, and finally I chose to go ahead. I said, okay, let it be. Let's go. What we can make, it's destiny now, and it's luck. And now I have to make effort to make it big again. What I always think and what I always see. So I
Yes.
started this movie, and as soon as we finished movie, Corona started. So it was
Mhm.
again bad luck because of Corona. We were not able to
Yes.
release this movie. We were not able to do many things which we had
Mhm.
to. So finally, there was a relaxation during Corona, and I decided that I'll release my movie now only. And that time they released Diljit Dosanjh's movie Suraj Pe Mangal Bhari, and that was the first film after Corona. It was released, and Punjabi movie that was my first film, which I released in Corona time.
Oh,
So
nice.
then movie was released, people liked it, and I was satisfied that finally our movie has come out. Then I think I would say thanks to Z Network, Z people got my movie, Z Punjabi. They premiered my movie on 4th of August 2021. Then movie
Yes.
was again in front of theater, like people who missed watching in theater. Then after 1 month, it was 2 months in October, it was released on Z5 Premium. So my things were done. I was like sorted. My movies on screen, people can watch it, and it was not bad film, which I thought maybe we must have made some mistake because there's a new director, new writer, and a new man in who just came to make film. So I'm allowed to make mistakes, but luckily those mistakes taught me a lot, and we are out. We are back in Punjabi. Now I'm going to do second movie, third movie, fourth movie. I have lined up. I've written three more scripts, so just waiting for that now.
Amazing. And we would love to share your movie on my stove as well. So, I will put the link of your movie, which you directed, on my stove too, so people can watch it as well. Thank you so much, Sham.
Thank you.
So, do you like to cook? I know you
I
mentioned
do
you
so many
like
times.
to
Like
cook.
I do. I
So
think
tell-
I was 4 years old. Sorry. Say again.
yes, no, go ahead. Yes. So you were 4 years old.
I think
Yeah.
I was 4 years old. I think I learned cooking. I used to make bread omelette. Then I
Hmm.
started making tea when I was 4 years old. I think
Yes.
it was my greed to learn things, whatever it's acting or it's cooking or it's anything. So I think I was in Patiala. Before going to school, I'm cooking my own tea. I'm making my breakfast. So that was my beginning of my coaching, which I started with my mother. Thereafter, when my mom is not at home, I used to experiment many things. And like I'm making roti, I'm making some sabzi, I'm making khichdi. Then I think I tried many things. So after that, there was a long gap. I couldn't get time to cook anything because I was shooting. I moved to Bombay. I started studying. I think I started cooking back again when Corona started. I had to learn things. I had time to learn many things. I watched many films, many web series. I tried finding out how to cook this sabzi, that sabzi, this veg, this chicken. So I think I utilized my time properly. These 16 months, have taken my full course of cooking and watching films and TV.
Excellent. I think a lot of people during Corona, they have reverted back to cooking. And our friend Seema says when he will come to US, I will teach him how to cook. Seema
Hmm.
is a great chef as well. Okay, we have
Okay.
Tehmina Jawinda here. And Tehmina Jawinda, oh my God, Umar, I'm doing okay. So I think there are two people who met on my stove here at the same time. We have Anjum Nas. She says your wings are getting bigger and bigger. Good. Um, and what? Who else is here? Okay, and Anjum Nas says great things happen by mistake. Keep going on, trying on. And Sadaf Hosseini says wishing you all the best for your career ahead. And Aisha David says, what is the word of wisdom advice you'd say to your younger self?
I think I keep seeing in Bollywood and everywhere since I grew up. I crossed my 21st, 22nd, which you call actually young age. You are uh, out of your parents. You decide things on your own. I think stay away from drugs things, especially drug is the which actually harm you mentally, physically. People are like they become very lazy. What I see. So nowadays also there are many cases going on in Bollywood and other. It's not only Bollywood.
Yes,
Everywhere people
everywhere.
who are
Yes.
connected with drugs. I think
Hmm.
they should abstain from drugs because it's not helpful at all. People who try with their friends or anywhere they try first time. I
Absolutely.
always advise because I don't drink, I don't smoke, and it's
Very
been
good.
17, it's 17, 18 years. I never like tried anything because I know that because
Excellent.
this is your determination. If
Yes.
you decide not to do, you don't need
Don't
to do.
do it.
Nobody can force you.
Bilkul sahi.
So this is only advice that stay away from drugs. Maintain your physical fitness. That's more important. You will live long because nowadays, food habits are bad, sleeping habits are
Yes.
bad. So try to sleep early on time, and
Yes.
started doing that now. I think this Corona time, luckily God gave us this lesson that follow these footsteps, and you'll be making your life better, and
Bilkul. True.
you got time to learn things and should do that.
I think that's a very good piece of advice, Sharhan. And we human beings, we should, I hope that we learn something good out of this whole quarantine Quarantine was
Yeah.
just not, not to go out, but also for your self reflection. Uh, okay. So, yes, so what's your favorite cuisine? We were talking about food. What's your favorite food?
Actually, I was very foodie before. I stopped eating much now because I realized I'll start gaining weight. I'll have big tummy after that. I like to have a butter chicken. I like to have rajma rice. I like to have dal makhni. I like to have a sweets, gulab jamun, many things. I mean, I'm very foodie.
You're making
I
me
dream
hungry
about.
now on my stove, Sharhan.
Yes, yes, yes.
All
So
these are yummy, high calorie dishes, sweets
I'm
especially.
very greedy with food. But luckily, I control myself. I don't go beyond that. I see that. I imagine that. But I eat
Hmm.
very less. I try to maintain my food habit that I should eat like whatever it help me to maintain my physical fitness. And because overeating is always not good, being an actor or being a fitness person, you have to maintain your food habit.
Huh.
So imagining is not a crime. You can imagine anything, whichever you feel like,
Bilkul,
but eat
bilkul.
accordingly.
So I feel moderation, anything in moderation is good. Tahmina
Yes.
Jobinda says, nice to see guests from all over the world on your show, Amu. Thank you so much, Tina. Okay, so who do we have here? We had somebody else who, okay. So Michael Capozzoli says, better be Italian. Omar beef chili, dry yummy. Birabande, I'm foodiest foodie. Okay. So, what else I wanted to ask you? So, how would you rate Bollywood cinema from 1 being the lowest and 10 being the highest?
I think Bollywood is like a eight. I think where what I see, and after Bollywood, I feel Tollywood. They are very good with cinema, and then 10 Hollywood. We always love to watch Hollywood films because some people they actually try to follow the footsteps of Hollywood cinema. Then Bollywood follows Hollywood, but Tollywood is like a mixture of Hollywood and Bollywood. What I see, because it's a South. We call it South cinema. I really find very in India there's a diversity of cinema, Tollywood and Bollywood. Hollywood
Okay.
is simple. Bollywood they just go with comedy, but South cinema, I think you can expect anything. They made Bahubali, they made Hindustani, they made many big films which are competing with Hollywood films. So I
Wow.
really say, so there's a different cinema in India after Bollywood. It's Tollywood, South cinema.
Tollywood. So it's something new for us too. So Tollywood.
Yeah.
Okay. So I was trying to
Yes.
figure out what Tollywood is. Okay.
Yes.
Great. So Michael Capozzoli, he rates Bollywood cinema as 9. That's what he says,
Okay.
that 9 out of 10, which
Actually,
is
I should ask him to watch South film sometime. Biggest entertainer, South.
yeah, the
You
South
actually
Tamil, and they come with the translation, right? That
they come with
people who
translation, but you don't need translation in South cinema. You start watching this movie and it makes you feel so happy. I think that's what
it's
I'm
all
saying.
action.
South cinema is superb. It's superb.
Okay, now we will definitely watch the South Tollywood, right? We are going to watch that. Um, okay. So Tahmina Jovinda says, Sharhan, when are you coming to the US? Sharhan, people are already waiting for you here.
Yeah, Tamina, Seema, and everyone, whoever they've been in touch here, and I hope I would be coming soon for my next Punjabi movie, which I'm writing, which are based in Canada and US, and
Yes.
I think things are in process now. As soon as I finish my scripting and finalization of cast and everything, we mostly will be shooting after this year, and it might be April, March, or something, and then we'll be in US and Canada. So I hope I'll be there for a couple of days so that you guys can visit on my set and we can meet first.
Course, we would love to do that. Yeah, I hope the My Stove members get a pass to, see your shooting.
Definitely, definitely, sure.
Yeah. And we have, oh, goodness. So Umar Dean says Rajini Kant Zabardast. Sadaf Hosseini, awesome session. Thanks, Sharhaan, for coming and sharing your experiences and thoughts with my stove family. Okay, so now we have done this. Guys, do you have any other questions to ask Sharhaan? We have just few more minutes and I can, let me just see. Okay, so if I have not skipped a question. So what do you do in your spare time? Apart from playing chess, we know that.
No, now I think I have different options. That time I was shooting for TV shows. I used to play chess, and
Mm-hmm.
now whenever I get chance, I start writing. I write my stories. I try to fill up, that gap of scripting. Now I've written almost 6 films uh, among the 26 stories. So many more to go. I think 20 stories are left to write more. So I think
Mm-hmm.
I use my time to write more now. Write my film, my dialogues, and new stories. I try to explore more creative stories which I can write. So now I think my full time is devoted to filmmaking, direction, writing, and whatever time I get, then maybe I can go for acting. And now everything is mixed up now because I'm working as a writer, director, actor. So it's
Actor.
really tiring job sometimes.
Uh, three
It's
in
tiring
one. So
job now. Yes.
it must be a big responsibility, but more fun because it's your own movie, your own script, and your own direction, right?
And it's more dangerous. It's more dangerous because you have a
You have to work
you have
extra hard. Prove
you need to
yourself.
blame yourself. You need to blame yourself if you're not doing good. Nobody is
Hmm.
there to blame you now. So I just scrutinize my things that I should do this thing. This is good. Then I discuss with my other co-actors, other people, like how's the story, how I written this scene. So there's so much inquisitive. I become so inquisitive about my scenes. Just watch
Yes,
that, read that. How is this? So I think it's really keeping me busy a lot
yes. So
because
Michael
I don't
Capizoli,
have time.
it's terrifying. He's brave. Yeah, writing your own script, directing, and then finding the sponsors and the right actors, the whole cast. It's pretty cumbersome, but worth the pain, right? If you
Yes.
know what you are doing and it's something worth it. So what else?
Sorry.
So if you were not an actor, what would you have been?
I was still a common man who is just trying to do something, living his life. I
Yes.
just told you, I never thought that I might be doing something different. This is my earning, this is my living, and I might be doing something else. And but I think away from acting, I never thought of anything like I'll be doing. I never I never thought that because I tried to do so many things. I could be anything which is needed for life. I would say that I beyond actor there was nothing in my list which uh, which was I think it was imaginary character in my life always that one
Hmm.
day I'll be on screen. So the imagination is not a reality sometimes, but I'm among those lucky people who proved that and made that imagination reality. So I would say it's luck. It's luck. I never thought that anything out beyond this.
So you're completely devoted to your profession. You're very passionate about it. We can tell the way you are. You're speaking. You're speaking from your heart.
I can say that's why I'm saying that's why I'm writer. That's why I'm director. It's not accidentally. It was from the day one. Something it was, there was a fear of coming out that I
Yes.
would be good or not. I
Yes.
might be good or not, or I can do
Mm.
good or not. But once you do things, your fear goes away.
Yes, it
After
does.
making my first film, I'm really more confident and
Uh,
more hopeful.
Bilkul.
There's still fears that how will be the second film, how I'm
Yes.
going to go ahead. And
Yes.
that same kind of hard work needed again. So it doesn't stop with first movie, but
Mhm.
I think I'm more clear. I've made the way.
An experience, like, you're an experienced, a seasoned actor now. So that gives you a lot of confidence as well. And it goes for any profession, anything you do. Okay, so we have Umar Dean asking this question a few times. He has asked, so I would like to ask you. It's about cricket. So he is saying his views on Pak India match. What do you think?
I really love it. When because I was cricketer myself when I used to play in my college and school, and I played for my college as well. I played for my city as well. So cricket is always game. I think we people watch India Pakistan match and we made it like a war. We show
I
it as a
know.
war, as if there's a war
It
going on.
shouldn't be.
But there is a
Yeah.
entertainment. This is
Yes.
entertainment. Sports is
Mm-hmm.
an entertainment. This is not a fight. People should think
No.
that. And
Right.
this India Pakistan match, you won't believe. I was watching that match, and when India was playing, I was really expecting there must be a good match. There will be fighting match with the second inning. But when these guys, Babar Azam and Rizwan, started playing well, I thought match is gone now. And I was not sad. I was watching. I was still watching till the last ball. So there was no
Yes.
enmity. There was no, jealousy. It was
No.
something
It
they
shouldn't
really
be.
played well. I didn't
They
say
should.
Indian played bad. I said Pakistan played well and they won this match. And even
Right.
second day, New Zealand also. And I
Right.
was hopeful that Pakistani batsmen they're really playing well. They all are young guys, and the
Yes.
Pakistani cricket team they needed this. They needed this because I heard that I am a great fan of cricket. I heard that New Zealand team was not coming and Australian team was not coming to play in Pakistan because of security
Correct.
reasons. So it
Yes.
sports gets affected, crickets get affected, and
Yes.
Pakistani players are so good, bowlers, cricketers, and people like to watch good players. So I think
Yes.
this IPL is a good chance to bring them in limelight properly, so then cricket
Right.
can survive in Pakistan. So it's
Right.
fun always. Like.
Yes, and it's a sport, and you guys and even Indian players are very good players, cricket players as well. We admire Kohli a lot. He's also one of my favorites as well. So
Yes.
it's a sport. So sometimes one party wins, sometimes the other party, but we should cheer for each other. I think it's better showing the
Yeah.
sportsman spirit. Yes, good.
True. True.
Okay,
True. True.
so yeah, I wouldn't mind Kohli and I'm forgetting his wife's name. How can I forget his wife's name? I'm really bad. Yes,
Anushka
I
Sharma.
would love them to
Anushka
come on
Sharma.
my stove. I really like that couple. Such a sweet and a
Yeah.
beautiful couple they make. Okay,
See,
we have
this is the cricket. Yeah.
Nuzhat Usmani. Yes, please go ahead. And
I
Umar
was saying
Deen
I was
says
watching the match yesterday.
yes. Go ahead.
I can't hear you. Sorry. Yeah. I said I
No,
was
go ahead.
watching the match yesterday, and
Mhm.
Sania Mirza was there. Sania Mirza was watching the match. She's an Indian player, and Shoaib Malik
Yes,
he's a Pakistani cricket player.
she
And
is
yesterday when
Pakistan's
she was watching
boo,
the
by
match
the
and Shoaib Malik was hitting scores, yeah. So it was fun. She was happy that her husband is playing well, and he's trying to make his country to win this match. It's
right, right.
game. There's no
It's a
enmity. There's no India Pakistan.
बिल्कुल,
Yes,
बिल्कुल।
people should watch and play like this. Yeah,
हाँ, एग्ज़ैक्टली। देखो दोनों मुल्क में दोनों ही लोग अच्छे हैं, यू नो इंडियंस भी
right,
अच्छे हैं,
right.
पाकिस्तानी भी अच्छे हैं। अच्छा,
True,
so
true.
we Umar Dean says, can we get Kapil Sharma on my stove? Well, Kapil Sharma, you are more than welcome to come. More the merrier. That would be great. Um, okay, so let me just see. So any piece of advice you would like to give to the Maestro family or globally at large, because we have global audience over here and we are promoting multiculturalism, peace, tolerance, and mutual respect for each other.
I think it's great. I think My Stop is the biggest platform for all the like celebrities or all the people like from each part
So
of the
much.
world. Like as you said, someday you might be interviewing Kapil Sharma and Shah Rukh Khan and other actors
I
who
would love
wish
to. I
to
don't know if I'm
bring them
going
on.
to how I'll sustain. I'll be like, at the interview with Shah Rukh Khan during the interview. I don't know how I'm going to behave, but these are big celebrities, and we would love to have them here on my stove.
I would say I'm a promoter of good imagination. You imagine things and fulfill your dreams after that, and it makes you feel so nice that you have done that. Then you gain more confidence to go ahead and to dream more. So don't stop dreaming and always dream whatever you wish to do, and it doesn't harm you. if it comes to, you're happy. So always think about all this, whatever you want to do. So the stove is also like that. You guys are doing great job and bringing everyone together. Indian, Pakistani, Italian, Spanish, whoever like watching this show, people from Dubai, people from anywhere, which I mean each part of the world. Because I remember I'm doing TV shows. I I have been to Indonesia, Singapore, Jakarta, everywhere. Like I go, Turkey, Europe. People are watching my shows. They don't know my name. They just know my face. They watch that character which comes on screen. So I think it's great blessing for me being an actor. People love you for your profession. People love you for what you work for, earning, living. So this is something really great. I imagine I dreamt of this thing, and this thing really gave me what I wanted to. Now life is started as an actor, writer, director. It's very funny sometimes when I say I'm doing so many things, but it's my job. It needs hard work, and I'm trying to do that so people can watch me more, they can enjoy me more, they can love me more.
It was a true pleasure to have you, Sharhaan, on my stove. And the Bollywood stars have been a big support, and also the Pakistani stars have been a big support, and people globally on promoting my stove. Platform. So we are really, really, we feel honored. Thank you so much for your time. And I am just going to share one cooking fact. In Cambodia, cooking with a lucky iron fish has helped villagers prevent anemia. And this is
Okay.
from kickassfacts.com. Yes, so since it's an
Oh,
educational program, we like to educate people too. And I hope in the future, Sharhaan, maybe you will something you'll share a cooking recipe or something with us, your Indian ethnic recipe. We would love to see that and learn it. So thank you so
definitely,
much,
sure.
everybody, for tuning in, and invite your friends, be part of my stove. Like I said, we are promoting multiculturalism and peace all over the world via cooking and more. All right, and beyond. So toodles. What do we say,
Thank you
Sharhaan?
so much.
Toodles. Take care.
Toodles.
Toodles.
Thank you. Thank you.
This
Thank you. Take
turn
care.
this
Bye bye.
off.